Hey there YouTube, Wrestling Optimus here, back with my predictions for WWE Hell in a Cell. Yes, I know my Penn State Nittany Lions played like crap and lost in overtime today, but I'm ride or die, so I'm still repping their shirt anyway. I'm also repping the title belt as co-champ with my friend, so we'll have to see if I can retain. Before we get started, if you're new here, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more pro wrestling and action figure content. But with that out of the way, let's get to some picks. First up, in a match announced earlier this week, Elias takes on Jeff Hardy. The rumor backstage is that Elias is set for a really big push, and that can't happen if he loses in his first big pay-per-view match back since WrestleMania. So, I'm going with the Drifter, Elias. Next up, as a result of the courtroom segment on SmackDown, Otis defends his Money in the Bank briefcase against The Miz. Here's the problem. Back in May when the lockdown shows were in full swing, I don't think WWE were taking things very seriously. As a result, they let Otis win Money in the Bank as a joke. Now it's come back to bite them because there's no way Otis is cashing in on Roman Reigns or Drew McIntyre. So, even though I love Otis, I'm picking The Miz to win the contract and go after Drew McIntyre. In our first of 3 Hell in a Cell matches, Drew McIntyre defends the WWE Championship against the Viper Randy Orton. Regardless of the outcome, this feud has gone on for way too long. Luckily, Hell in a Cell is generally seen as a feud ender. That means no rematch for the loser. Since I think WWE can do more with Drew as the champion moving forward, I'm picking him to retain. In our only women's action of the night, Bayley defends her SmackDown Women's Championship against her former best friend Sasha Banks. This is a tough one because Bayley's been a great champion for a long time, but I think Hell in a Cell is the perfect blow-off for this years-long story and a way to transition the belt over to a babyface for a while. So I'm going with the boss, Sasha Banks. Finally, what I'm most excited for, Roman Reigns takes on his cousin, Jey Uso, in an I Quit match for the Universal Championship and leadership of their real-life family, the Samoan Dynasty. The story going into this has been fantastic, but incredibly predictable. There is absolutely, positively no freaking way Roman Reigns is losing. So instead of picking a winner, I'm going to make a prediction. After he wins, Roman forces his cousins to fall in line. They form a new faction that runs roughshod through the WWE roster until the real tribal chief, The Rock, comes back and puts them in their place. Alright, that will do it for my Hell in a Cell predictions. Thanks for watching and let me know who you think will win down in the comments below. I'll be back on Monday with my action figure review of the show, but I don't think I'm doing reviews for Raw or SmackDown this week. Keep it here, however, because I'm working on other great content that's coming soon. As always, if you found me, make sure to do all that normal YouTube stuff. Smash the like button, share with any wrestling or action figure fans you may know, subscribe to the channel, and spread the word. You can also talk to me over on Twitter at PSUOptimus, or see all my best figure photography over on Instagram at Wrestling Optimus. You can check out my review of SmackDown right here. But until next time, I've been Wrestling Optimus, and I'll catch you later.